Hey, how y'all doing today? Here over in Fireside, I want to do a walkthrough just like I did yesterday in Element Live. This is especially for the benefit of new team members coming on the team, but also a refresher. Maybe you don't serve in Fireside very often. Most of the time, maybe you're in Live or the control room or another area that you serve in production here at Element Church. And so what I want to do is just kind of refresh everyone on the roles of Fireside, the areas that we work in. And so let's get started. So here we're in the Fireside area auditorium, and then here's the set of double doors on stage right, house left. Over there is the other set of double doors, and of course we have the production booth. So the very first thing we see when we come into the production booth is the service director's work area, and this is almost a little bit of a hybrid role. It's a little bit of video control because here in Fireside we have a switcher that switches all the video feeds, and they also have a multi-viewer here in Fireside as well. So part of the service director's job here in Fireside is to determine what's going to go on the three screens. So there's always a screen in the middle of as well. Now it's I'm sorry, it's up right now. It's not down at the moment. But what the switcher does is it controls what goes on the screens, and the service director is in control of that. And so here is presentation. And just like in the control room for Element Live, it controls all the video and media content that's displayed. In between the service director and presentation is a video rack. And in this video rack, this is our playback device. It's called a PIX 270, made by a company called Video Devices. And that's what records our services and plays them back when we have to do playback here in Fireside. A lot of times we just stream the message live from Element Live, but sometimes we play the recording back. And there's also an additional playback device called a HyperDeck link. And so that's also for playing back video. And so depending on who's here in Fireside, there are times presentation will start the recording or start the playback. A lot of times the service director does it because normally their hands are more free than presentation. Here we have audio. Again, just like in Element Live, audio front of house is responsible for everything everyone hears, and occasionally they'll have an A2 with them that is also listening to the comms, and they're also helping the front of house person control all the audio for the room. Over here in Fireside, we do not use back of house. All of the monitor mixing is done from here at front of house. And then last but not least is the lighting area. Here in Fireside, just the same as Element Live, we use Jan's Vista. We have a lighting console, and it's a smaller console. We don't program lights here in Fireside. Everything we do here in Fireside, we run that live. We use just a few different cue lists. We don't get real fancy in Fireside. In fact, that's one of the things people like about Fireside is it's not as bright, it's not as loud, it's not as energetic, and the lighting that we do reflects that. And last but not certainly but not least is the backstage area where our platform manager is during the services. So we're going to head over to this door right here. So there's our platform. There's the booth back there. Here's the side door. And you can see here all of our microphones are stationed here. Here's the closet where we keep all of our controls. And over here is where our platform manager is stationed. You can see that they have a comm system that they can listen in to the service director. They can see what's happening up there on the screen and hear what's happening from this PA system. Platform manager is responsible for making sure all the batteries are charged. Again, we don't have a back of house. We don't run a back of house here in Fireside. We could, but we chose not to just because it's scaled down. So platform manager manages everything that happens back here. The microphones, the microphone stands that go out there when the band goes out. We have some storage equipment back here. And then out here is the platform. And so everything that comes on or off the platform is controlled by the platform manager. When the screen comes down, when the curtain's closed, that all happens from right here. Here's our curtain pulley. There's our screen control. That's pretty much it for Fireside. Pretty straightforward. If you guys ever have any questions about that, let us know. Have a great day. Love y'all.